Hey now. How you doing, Kings? Hardwood mushroom. Changed it up this morning. I decided to do some of the Elizabethan mixture. I likes it. Nice little change of pace. Little tamper I made yesterday out of a piece of a wooden dowel that I use for my maul stick when I'm painting or pinstriping or doing whatever, painting signs, whatever. So I cut a little bit off of it and I made my little tamper, and it fits right inside the bowl. I don't know if you can see that. Fits perfectly. One or two taps and the whole thing is done. Whereas your standard check tool yesterday I was using it and tamping away, and it seems like every other time I use this, when I tamp it down and lift up, I'm knocking out embers and it like digs them out of there. I don't know how it ends up happening, but it just does. And then next thing you know, you're doing a little crotch fire cooking because embers fall right out in your lap, you know. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, 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 no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's tampers and all that other stuff you could buy out there, but I just figured why not dink around with a little bit and see what you come up with. So I did, you know. So how you doing, Kings? I hope everybody's doing good. It's nice to see everybody from the Contra Challenge get their freedom back, yeah? I know that quite a few of you have got some tobaccos and pipes to try. Porch Piper Tom, he's got some tobaccos to try and pipes to enjoy, and it's good to see, that's for sure. Well, the pipe stand is finally dry and it's ready for dyeing or for painting or however you would like to do it. I'm just going to leave this natural as is. I was asked about what this is on the back, and that's nothing more than painter's tape. And the reason why I put painter's tape on there, on the back, is because as you're hitting the leather with the tooling, it has a tendency to spread out. That material that you're moving and manipulating has got to go somewhere. So what happens is if you're doing like really straight lines or panels of something, you got to stop it from stretching everywhere. So you put a tape back behind it, and it glues itself or adheres itself to that tape, and it won't slip and get all contorted and all out of shape as you're tooling the leather. That's why I put that on there. But Now that this is natural, the only thing that's left to do is to literally attach the hardware in each hole after I take the back off. And you end up with your pipe stand. Now the edges, you obviously want to smooth those all out, make sure it looks all nice so it doesn't rough up your pipes too much. And to do that, I use water, and I use some of my own beeswax that I have that I've harvested from the beehives, and I use that along the edges to make sure they're smooth and easy on the hand, easy on the eye type of thing, you know what I mean? But those are the steps that it takes to get that style of pipe stand. Now there's obviously more little intricate steps that are in there to lead up to the overall 21 steps that it takes to make one of those. For example, those edges, if it was to be a really super fancy one, those edges would be pre-sanded down in all directions, up to 600 grit. Then they would be pre-sealed with toconol. Then after the toconol, then you would apply an edge dressing, which is like an edge paint. And then you'd put the edge paint around there, and then you'd re-dip seal the whole thing into Resolene, and then pull that out of the Resolene, you know, airbrush dry it, what I call airbrush dry it, and then put it on the dryer rack. And then after it's all dried and cured, then you would install your little Chicago screws, and then it would be complete. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. Black Rifle coffee. That was gifted to me probably about a year ago, I believe. It's not a bad coffee. It's really not. I mean, for budgetary reasons, obviously, the predominant everyday type of coffee that I would drink would be Folgers or whatever the hell's on sale at the local package store, you know. Yeah. That's all I got. In all reality, just wanted to let you guys know that I was thinking of you. Stop in, make a quick video, let you know the finishing steps on those there pipe stands. Hope you guys have a good day. We'll talk again, Kings. Talk to you soon.